hear it. You have to be really, really, really quiet. Okay, this shows here where you should have it, over the artery. Okay, so Chris's brachial runs here. It crosses here at the antecubital fossa and it becomes his radial. Okay, so you should be able to feel a pulse right about there. And I do. Okay, that's where you're going to place your stethoscope, right there. So grab this. Be careful that you guys don't bang your gauges, okay? So we're going to put this just above that.
How accurate are the electronic ones?
Depends if they've been calibrated and how often they've been calibrated. They can be very accurate. The personal ones, you have to be very, very still. Okay, you want to hang on to that so that way we can see it together. Guys, I want you to hang on to your ball in your hand like this and use your index finger, okay, and your thumb to release it. All right, and you're going to release it very slowly. When I mean slowly, I don't mean at every interval like this, because that's going to take you far too long. Just gradual, okay, is what I mean. Just gradual so you can make sure that you hear the number. All right? Okay, these here have an on-off switch and they should be pointing forward. Okay, so if they're not, just move them so they're pointing forward. Okay, your eardrum sits forward. If you put them forward in the back, it's only going to hit the skin of your ears and you're not going to hear anything. Okay? Tap it. This one's off right now, so turn it on. Just turn that. Now it's on. Put it over that artery that you felt for. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to pump it to 140, okay, because you shouldn't be at 140. If you can hear stuff at 140, what you're listening for is woo, woo, woo. It's not a big drum roll. You're not going to be hearing, you know, it's just a very soft, pulsating sound. Then you might have to go to 160, okay? You shouldn't hear anything at 140 if we're all fairly healthy. So.
I remember that.
About 126 already. Okay. That's not bad at all. Okay, make sure when you're done you release it so there's no pressure. Okay. Okay, the other way, like if it's really, when you start hearing it, you guys, if you look at your gauge, it's gonna start to quiver. Usually when it starts to quiver like this, your needle, that's when usually you can start hearing it. Okay. The other way we're gonna do it now is without a stethoscope, because if it's really noisy and people yelling, you're not going to be able to do it with the stethoscope. So you're going to do it over palpation. So find the patient's pulse. Okay, so now I'm going to go to about 140. These are for distance. I can't see nothing close. There you go. Okay, so I found his pulse. Okay. And now when my pulse returns, okay, I got it back at 112. Okay, generally there's about 10 different, so I would write 112//P. So the hospital knows that I did it over palpation. You cannot get both numbers. You can only get the top number, okay? So again, find the pulse. Okay, make sure you can feel it really good. Okay. And now release it. When your pulse comes back, right there, okay, about 112.
Yeah.
Okay, you will only get one number. I want you guys to do it both ways. Do it with the stethoscope and do it without the stethoscope. Okay?